Why divorced women always end up like this? You don't notice it on day one. You notice it later, after the relief wears off, after the noise starts, when the silence starts pressing back. At first, it feels lighter, quieter, like pressure finally released. She says she can breathe again. You hear it in her voice. You believe it. You think this is what freedom looks like. No tension, no compromise, no weight, just space. And space feels good when you've been holding your breath. She smiles differently, moves differently. There's energy where there used to be restraint. It looks like confidence. It sounds like relief. You tell yourself this is healthy. This is growth. This is what happens when someone finally chooses themselves. But the calm doesn't last. It never does. Because calm requires structure, and structure is the first thing that disappears. The quiet starts changing. It doesn't feel peaceful anymore. It feels empty, not outside, inside. And emptiness doesn't stay quiet for long. She starts moving more, not forward, just more. More plans, more conversations, more presence. She fills her time. She fills the space. It looks active. It looks intentional. It looks like momentum. But momentum without direction is just motion. The nights get louder, not with people, with thoughts. So she distracts herself. Attention helps. Messages, compliments, interest. Just enough to soften the edges. Just enough to feel steady again. For a moment. She tells herself she's fine. She says it out loud. She says it often. She talks about strength, independence, reclaiming herself. The words sound right. They fit the moment. They get approval. People nod. They reinforce it. They celebrate it. And celebration feels like confirmation. So she keeps going. But confidence doesn't need witnesses, and certainty doesn't need repetition. What needs repeating is what hasn't settled. The reassurance works only while it's happening. When it stops, the feeling drops, and every drop lands a little harder. She adapts, she sharpens, she learns new language, new boundaries, new phrases. She uses them well. They sound practiced, they sound firm, but they don't carry weight. They carry effort. She's holding herself together now, manually, moment by moment. Attention becomes fuel, not excess, not bonus, fuel. And fuel burns fast. The attention starts changing. It doesn't feel exciting anymore. It feels necessary. She notices when it slows. She notices when it fades. She checks more, engages more, adjusts herself slightly to bring it back. She tells herself this is just confidence, just expression, just self-ownership. But self-ownership doesn't fluctuate this much. Weeks go by, then months. The energy thins. Not suddenly, gradually. The routines change again. New rules, new directions, new versions of herself. Each one meant to fix what the last one didn't. Each one introduced with certainty, and each one abandoned quietly. She finds an explanation that almost works. She says she's healing, that healing isn't linear, that this is part of the process. The words are accepted, they're shared, they're repeated back to her. They soften the discomfort, but they don't remove it, because the discomfort isn't confusion, it's exposure. The marriage didn't fail because love disappeared. It didn't end because effort stopped. What ended was containment. Structure absorbed pressure. Routine absorbed uncertainty. Roles absorbed identity. Marriage carried weight so she didn't have to. When it ended, the weight didn't disappear, it transferred. Now everything is personal. Every emotion needs expression. Every feeling needs validation. Every doubt needs reassurance. Nothing stays internal. Nothing stays contained. The system that held it is gone, and what replaces it is reaction. Reaction feels like control until it becomes obligation. Different faces, different settings, same rhythm, same rise, same drop, same restlessness. The excitement never lasts. It just resets. The calm never stabilizes. It just pauses. She starts recognizing the pattern, not fully, just enough to feel uneasy. So she reframes it. She calls it standards. She calls it growth. She calls it knowing her worth. The language improves, the feeling doesn't. The nights are still loud, the quiet still presses back. Only now there's no structure to return to. The world applauds the surface. Independence sells well. Reinvention sounds strong. No one asks what's being held together. No one asks what's being avoided. They see movement and mistake it for direction. She accepts the applause. She needs it now. The effort increases. The return decreases. Attention fades faster. Validation hits softer. The reassurance window shrinks. She needs more to feel less. She notices it. She doesn't say it. There's a moment when the room feels empty even when she's not alone, when noise stops working, when distraction fails, when movement can't outrun what's waiting. That moment doesn't announce itself. It just arrives. Divorce didn't free her. It removed the structure that kept her internal chaos quiet. Marriage contained pressure. After it ended, nothing absorbed it anymore. So it leaked into attention, into movement, into constant becoming. The pattern didn't appear after. It was revealed. You've seen this before. You just didn't have a name for it. And now that you do, it doesn't leave.